Beautiful people, just finished a very fun, very long week at Oshkosh Air Venture 2024. A lot of fun with my dad. I tried vlogging it, but just wasn't going to work. Way too much going on, way too much airplane stimuli flying everywhere. So unfortunately didn't vlog it, but I'll throw some clips in here in this vlog. I'm actually heading home to Newark to change out my suitcase, grab my work clothes, and we're back with another airline pilot trip. So I'm flying Appleton, Wisconsin to Newark, back to my apartment, and then my apartment to either LaGuardia or Newark to Boston for the deadhead today to start my trip. So enjoy some Oshkosh footage while I fly back to New York. Well, I hope you enjoyed Oshkosh as much as I did. Like I said, almost impossible to vlog, just so much stuff going on, so many planes for days. The air show, the fighter jets are by far my favorite. I mean, your heart just pounds when they come by. They're so loud and so fast. But that was Oshkosh, at least the part that I'll show on here. And like I said, we're back with another airline pilot vlog. It starts today. Actually, at 6 a.m. this morning with a deadhead from Memphis to Boston. I flew back with my dad from Oshkosh to Newark, trained back to my apartment. I got about 4 hours until I have to head to the Boston airport or to LaGuardia to get to Boston. So the marathon training program is underway. We got hills today, 3.7 miles of hills. So I find the hilliest road I can come upon in Manhattan. That's near me. We're almost done. Description below if you want to click the link and donate to the marathon fund, because I got to raise $3,500 for children's aid, so any dollar would mean a lot. But I'm gonna finish up these hills, pack, and head to LaGuardia. All right, so that was a very, very quick little stop at the apartment, change the clothes, hot shower. Had some issues in Oshkosh, so the trailer wasn't the best for hot showers. So long story short, got some new clothes, got a little run in, had some dinner, and now we're heading to KCM, known crew member, fingers crossed. I have a confirmed ticket on one of the airlines, but there's two other different airlines that I'm flying standby on or jump seating on to save some of that bank money. So fingers crossed we get through KCM. All right, we made it through KCM, 2 for 2 today, unprecedented. And then I was literally walking to gate A for one airline and my phone vibrated. They're delayed an extra hour. So did a little U-turn in LaGuardia and headed to a different gate for a different airline for a different flight. That one's delayed, but not as much. So just want to get out of here, get to Boston, because we got an early morning show tomorrow. All right, we made it to Boston Logan. Nice and easy flight. Chit-chatted. Stuart, if you end up watching this, it was nice meeting you. We'll see if he checks out the channel. He saw me editing my vlog and wanted to know a bunch about flying, so I told him to check out the channel. So shameless plug there. But I just got an Uber, and then I'll head to the hotel, iron the uniform, hang it up. I shaved before I left, so I wanted to do that, and then get some sleep before we head out tomorrow. Good morning, beautiful people. Peep the outfit. We've got white on white, high socks, black shoes. Had to leave the hotel. They didn't really have a breakfast option that was suitable for Triple P, so bag secured at Dunkin'. Got about 25 minutes. Scarf this down, change into the flight uniform, and then our first leg of the day, Boston to Indy. It's a beautiful summer day. It's a Saturday. I don't usually work that many Saturdays, but with Oshkosh and my busy travel coming up later in August, had to find some hours. So here we are. Happy Saturday. Let's go have a day. Out on the ramp in Boston. It is such a nice day out. The last thing I want to do is get into a giant tin tube and fly to Indianapolis. I'd much rather be downtown, going for a run, enjoying some Boston summertime, but what are you gonna do? Just met with the captain, look over the weather, the flight plan. We're all set to go. We're already loaded, which is great. Hopefully we can get out of here early, get to Indianapolis early, and have some extra time at the gym, getting food or whatnot. We're flying Mr. Zachary today. So shout out to all the Zacharys out there. It's like just under 2 hours, 1:45, I think the flight time said. Captain's gonna take the first leg. He hasn't flown in a while. And then I'll take us for our second leg of the day out to LAX. So it's a long day. We're going cross country, coast to coast, with that nice little stopover in Indy. Will be a nice break for some lunch and workout. So let's go do it. Folks, hello from Indianapolis sleep room. I know I've been showing this on a bunch of vlogs, but if you didn't watch them, first off, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. But here's the little sleep rooms in Indy. Nice little bed. We get a company provided hotel, but I canceled that because, like I said before, I like to get my workout in, go for a run, get food, and you just don't have to waste time going back and forth from the hotel. But good flight overall. We had a little issue with ATC. We had a company airplane right in front of us with a similar call sign. So we thought the instructions she was giving was actually for us, but it ended up being for the other airplane. Long story short, we ended up accepting their clearances. I don't want to say it was the air traffic control's fault. Definitely wasn't our fault. We were reading back what we heard, and we're pretty sure there was just some confusion. But long story short, what that means is we're going to fill out an ASAP report. An ASAP report is like people call it a get out of jail free card, but basically if pilots or controllers or maintenance or someone makes a mistake, you fill it out to let your company and the FAA know that, hey, you're filling this out, you're kind of coming clean of any possible deviation, anything like that, and they use it as data to like, how can we improve flight safety? So it's no big deal. Every pilot I know filled out a bunch. I filled out a handful of ASAP reports in my career. So we'll have to do that one today because we thought we were getting told to turn right. And she said, hey, no, it was actually for the other airplane. So no big deal. We do have a big deal though. Look at this. Yep. Going to put in my pen. Clearly didn't unclick it. Slid it in. And I have this disaster. So this is like a 3-day trip. One pilot uniform. No bueno, folks. No bueno. So if you see me out there with a pen mark, I'm trying to cover it as best as possible. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me too much. So, all right, little layover here in Indy. Gonna go get some food and hang out. Just finished a quick workout and lunch. Got about 2 hours before our showtime, so I'm gonna utilize the sleep room and get a little nap in before we gotta go. Beautiful people, we're out here on the ramp in Indianapolis. Just pre-flighted the 7-6. She's all set and ready to go. We got my man Jonathan, just said hi to him from last vlog who pushed us back. He'll be pushing us back again here in momentarily. It's about 4 hours and 35 minutes to LAX. It'll be my leg, excited to get the landing in and have this long flight over with. Unprecedented though when we land. I got a 58-hour layover in LAX, so already made some plans with some friends, looking forward to that, but it doesn't happen so often that airline pilots get that long of a layover. So especially in a cool city like LA, being a New Yorker, LA is gonna be a fun city to kind of hang out, go do some stuff. So like I said, just over 4.5 hours, Let's go do it. Hello from LAX, just landed 2-5 left. 4 hours and 30 minutes later, we made it. What a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. Nice summer LA weather. Feeling good with the time change. It's, let's see, it's almost 9 o'clock East Coast time. So it is 6 o'clock local time. Gonna head to the hotel, get my run in. It's non-negotiable. And then probably In-N-Out for dinner. What's your In-N-Out order? Mine's a go-to, double animal style, 2 of those usually, and then some animal style fries. But we'll see if we're in the mood. Let's go enjoy 58 hours in LA. I get asked all the time, how long do you usually get to stay in the cities when you lay over? And usually the answer is not very long. I mean, most airline pilots will tell you it's as little as 8 hours, as much as like 16 hours, 24 hours sometimes, 36 hours. It all depends on the company, the airplane, the location, yada, yada, yada. But for me, you know, anything over usually 36 hours is considered a lot. So I have 58 hours in LAX. So today's a Saturday. I got a bunch of friends from different walks of life that live in this area. So actually gonna strap on the running sneakers, go for a run to Santa Monica Pier. My buddy who lives in New York City actually is a chef. They're throwing an event on the pier tonight. So I'm gonna go say hi to him. Not sure what I'm gonna do tonight. And then, yeah, have all day Sunday, all day Monday to hang out. It's pretty cool. As you can probably tell, I'm a little excited about it because you don't really get that much time in cities usually, but company paid for a hotel, obviously. I get per diem, and I'm working. I'm on the clock, but we're gonna have some fun. So hopefully you wanna come along for a little LAX layover. Let's go enjoy it. Venice boardwalk. We're out here getting our miles in. 8's on the training program. 8's what we'll do. Let's go. There's not many places I would come at 11 p.m. for dinner. After 8 miles, I'm hammering down double animal style fries and chocolate and vanilla milkshake. I just discovered that you can get chopped peppers on your burger. That's a game changer for me. Stoked to get myself some In-N-Out. Beautiful people, good morning from Los Angeles, specifically, I guess I'm in Marina del Rey. Not a bad spot to enjoy a little layover. I got a friend who lives out here, so just had some lunch together, and now we're soaking up some rays. Might get on a little paddleboard here in a second and try my balance here. But again, 58-hour layover. I gotta admit though, I woke up not feeling great. I don't know if it was the In-N-Out. I don't know if I've just been on the move too much, not sure, but the sun is definitely helping. When I'm in LA, it's always cloudy. Nice to have some sunny days. Living the dream, baby. Well, today was great. Not very entertaining for a vlog or video. So didn't really think you guys wanted to just see me laying on the beach, catching some rays. And then just got back from church. Went to Trader Joe's, grabbed some food for tomorrow's breakfast. Try to kind of go to grocery stores when I can. It's a little bit cheaper, a little bit healthier usually. I'm just eating out every time, especially with the amount of time we have here in LA. So I got to see a friend, and then yeah, full day tomorrow to do it all over again. So I'm gonna meet up with a different buddy, get a workout in or a run with him, and then possibly go to a viewing party for an old TV show that I was on once upon a time. But yeah, it's not the greatest to not be home, unfortunately, but these layovers that are super long are just a great way to kind of reset, relax. Like I said, I'm not feeling great. I I feel like Oshkosh kind of wore it out of me, and then right back to work, up and down flying. For those who travel a lot, you totally understand. It's not in your routine, not in your own bed, your own shower. It can kind of add up and kind of attack your immune system. So we're doing our best to beat that. We're just chilling, baby, just chilling. Good morning again from LA. Just picked myself up a bagel, Noah's Bagel. It's New York bagel, so even though I'm in LA, I'm gonna find myself a good New York bagel, I guess. Probably not gonna be as good as the hometown, but it is what it is. Another beautiful day in the Sunshine State of California. Another full day off. I don't know what to do with myself, folks. Gonna go for a run and head to the gym, and meeting up with a couple buddies, like I told you last night, for a watch party for the Bachelorette that's on. Jen's season is rolling around. It's supposed to be pretty good this season, so excited to check that out and see some of my old castmates. But yeah, again, layovers like this, I don't know what to do with myself. Slept in a little bit, got some work done this morning, and now we're just enjoying the weather. So if you're thinking about becoming an airline pilot, stop waiting, do it. It's worth it. Eating relatively healthy on the road can be sometimes a challenge, but there's so many more healthier options kind of popping up. It's not that bad. I just took the bus, which always people are shocked about, that there's buses like in LA, but I took the bus to like only 5 minutes to Sweet Green. So we're gonna eat that real quick for lunch, and then the LA Fitness that I can get into is only like a 10-minute walk from here. So eat some lunch and then digest on the walk. And then we're doing leg day at the gym today. It's non-negotiable, folks. Let's go. So I get asked a bunch how I get all these different gym memberships and access to all these gyms. So I'm at an LA Fitness now. That was, like I said, took the bus to get here from Sweet Green, but I was using Active and Fit through my employer. It was like this benefit that we had. It was like $25 a month to get all these gyms. They recently changed their policy, which absolutely stinks because I love that program. Now I'm trying something else called Wellness Hub, or Gym Pass. I think they're one and the same, but very similar, cheaper, but I don't get access to as many gyms. There's different like tiers, just like any of these programs have. And I recently just got an email from ClassPass saying that they potentially would want to work with me like as an ambassador. So I need this because I travel so much. The hotel gyms usually aren't very good. Get really a real workout in. So I'm lucky to have the access I do. And this is one of my favorite gyms in LA. Nice pool, basketball court. I don't use any of them, but they're nice to look at least. So just had some lunch. Gonna go finish my, get my workout in, and then we gotta get ready soon for our evening and our last night here in LA. Very good morning, beautiful people. We're out here in LAX, 58-hour layover is complete. I just want to show you, we got a 767 taxiing in right now to LAX, and it's actually a tow-in gate. So what that means is they're going to taxi the airplane up to the tug, shut down both engines, start the APU, and then get towed in. So I'll show you guys that now. So like I was saying, the gates here are too tight, and it's actually more so for all those cargo bins in the back there. If we had to taxi into our gates with thrust, it would potentially cause a lot of hazard and damage back there. So a lot of the gates at LAX for us are tow-in gates. It happens at your normal terminal too every once in a while. The APU is on, and now maintenance is driving the tug up to the front of the plane. That's exactly what we had to do when we came in here about 3 days ago. Pretty standard stuff here in LAX, like I said, just for safety reasons. But back to regular scheduled programming. 58-hour layover is complete. Last night was a lot of fun. I actually went to a bar restaurant for a watch party for an old TV show. So just hanging out with a bunch of old friends. Met some new friends on from one of the shows. I'm not a big fan of reality TV. I shouldn't say I'm not a fan. I don't watch it that much, but a bunch of people from like the Bravo shows, Vanderpump Rules, were all there. So that was kind of cool to see them, meet them, all very nice people, and just had a good old time. Early morning wake up though. My alarm went off at 3:30 a.m. local. Never fun. I don't care what body clock, time zone. I don't care what time zone your body clock's on. 3:30 a.m. is 3:30 a.m. So it's never fun to hear that alarm go off. But we're feeling good. Slept pretty good. Not as long as I would like to, but such is life. And we got one final leg for the day to wrap up the entire trip. It's LA to Memphis. It's about 3:45 flight time to the captain's leg. Just look over the weather. It's all dandy, and we're feeling good. We're ready to get done. Like I said, trip ends today, and then in Memphis, it'll be my obligation to get myself home. So previous vlogs, I was lucky enough to end in my hometown with back-end deadheads, but this is a perfect example of one that, like I said, it'll be my obligation to get myself home. So either jump seat on company, or I'll take a look at other airlines and jump seat on them, but not too worried about it on a Tuesday. Shouldn't be too bad to get back. So one more leg, let's go do it. So the way we get performance on the 767 is through our ACAR systems, downlink, and then we just go into performance. We're not doing any charts like some of the private pilots and instrument students do. It's all automated. We basically just select the runway. We're going to depart off 25 right out of LAX today. They have the intersections from taxiways, so we're planning on intersection, I think it's Foxtrot. We'll look at our chart. So since we're over here, instead of taxiing all the way out for full length, we're planning on intersection Foxtrot. So it already has that in our database, so we just select it Foxtrot, and then it actually will get all of the information, like the winds, temperature, pressure, altitude, so QNH or altimeter, and based on all of that, once we get our final load of how much we're carrying, I'll just hit send and it'll blast off all of our performance numbers. So that's how we get our V speeds and our stop margin, our takeoff weights, things like that. So we got to wait a couple minutes to get that, and then I'll press send and we'll be on our way. So our performance just came through, so now all I have to do is come up here. I have the runway selected. Like I said, it takes the temperature, the pressure, altitude, the winds. I hit send. Usually takes about 3 to 5 seconds, and then all of our numbers will just spit out based on our weights. There's our performance, the runway in which we're departing from has all of the answers there. So I just print it out, and it gets even easier. We don't have to even input any of the numbers. I just hit load FMS, and it automatically spits them out into our computer, and we're good to go. And here the number just spits out, so it gives us our runway, our max takeoff gross weight, our stop margin, so if we did have to abort at V1, that would be our stop margin, our flap setting, our center of gravity, or CG, our trim, and then our V speed. So V1, our decision speed, VR, rotation speed, V2, VREF, if we ever come back in and land, our takeoff gross weight, and our N1, all right there for us. So much easier than private pilot days of calculating all that yourself. folks, hello from windy, sunny, hot Memphis, Tennessee. Landed 1-8 right today, captain's leg. I was pilot monitoring, did a nice job with the gusty winds, and good flight overall. Not much weather at all, really, in the entire countryside today, so that was nice. 3 hours and 40 minutes. We're here, we made it. That wraps up the trip. Like I said, 58-hour layover. People always ask me how much time you get on these layovers. Well, it really depends. This is definitely an abnormality. Having 58 hours is not, I'm not gonna get used to it. I would love it to happen. It was nice to see a bunch of different groups of friends, get to explore LA, do some different things, but like I said, yeah, it's not really the norm. So off for next couple of days, gonna go enjoy that. I'm gonna, with the time right now, just gonna wait for the company jump seat and fly back to New York. But that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed it. Comments, questions, shoot them below. I'm coming up on 20,000 subscribers, which I'm really appreciative of, so thank you very much. But also, if you do follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna put up like a Q&A, questions that you want answered so that I can answer. I'm gonna do 20 questions for myself to answer from you guys for my next video once I hit that number, which is hopefully soon, so I'd appreciate a sub if you're not. And as always, fly safe. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. I get back to all of them, anything aviation related. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.